sometimes the most gangster move is just getting in the room and sitting at the table.
You know what I want to say right now.
It's just going straight in, face to face, man to man, and being like, hey, this is
Yeah.
what we want. Here's what you can do, and here's how we can all win. Let's do that, and not whatever the fuck we just went through for 6 months.
I'd love for you to discuss that. Talking to the governor of Texas.
Yeah,
Seriously.
dude, I haven't really been loud about it because of the fact that I didn't have my proof yet.
Right.
Because everybody fucking talks, especially in these last few months where like everybody's like, yeah, I met with so-and-so and this is in the bag and I did this. And I just didn't listen to any of that shit. I didn't even listen to what representatives or elected officials even said during a lot of this time, because I'm like, they're going to say whatever they need to say when the camera's on. But I wasn't very vocal about this meeting. I wasn't vocal about getting it. I wasn't vocal about going to it. And I wasn't vocal after it happened until as of late. The reason being is because I didn't have the photos. I finally now have the photos. I'll put the photos up here for anyone who wants to see, that wants to fact check me. You know, I sit in this chair a lot of the time as a leader here, but I don't do it for my own sake or my own ego. I just, God, the universe, whatever, showed me this path to do this. And I'm able to just sit in the chair, and I'm able to just be here and show up and be, you know, have a front row seat to history and get it documented and play a part. And so I felt the same way in that meeting, where it was like, this is not Colton meeting the governor. This is the industry. This is farmers, growers, labs, retailers, manufacturers, connoisseurs, consumers. This is all of that wrapped into me, the vessel, the person who got tapped on the shoulder because I was next in line to go to this meeting. And I knew that it was my duty to show up with a suit and a tie and be professional and toe the line. And I did it as everyone. I didn't do it as me. I wanted that to be very apparent when I started to talk about this, because there's always jealousy. There's always controversy.
Lit 'em.
I genuinely, whether you love it, hate it, I did it for everyone. Everybody who had put in months for lobbying, everyone who had given away their Tuesday every week for 30 weeks.
Yep, I watched it all.
Everybody who went and did 2 minutes of testimony when they were nervous or they were upset and they cried. You know, everyone who's told me that I should run for office. Like, all of those things were what I wore into that meeting. Again, I am honored always to just pick up the torch and run with it for this industry. I put my life out there. I'll die on this hill. That's, again, we put ourselves out there for inspections. We've had increased enforcement and inspections and attention from the fucking government and enforcement agencies and all that because of it. And we're still here, you know? So I'll die on this hill. And I think that me being able to get in that meeting was one of the most gangster things that you can do.
Absolutely.
But also it was to prove it. We're serious. Put me in court, I'll bring the best attorney. Put me in the legislature, I'll bring all my people to testify.
Yeah.
You need letters, I'll get them signed. Like,
Yeah.
we will sway these elections, bro. Because again, the next time that this is on the chopping block, imagine when a smoke shop is registering people to vote or holding a campaign event.
Right.
Or putting a sign out. I'm honored and I'm excited. I'm gonna put those pictures on my wall, but like,
do it. Yeah,
it made history for all of us.
Yeah.
And I even said, like, I'm not here as me. I'm here for hundreds of thousands of Texans, business owners, veterans, blue collar, you name it, any type of walk of life. Like, I'm here for those people, and that's why we want to have this conversation. And it was important to get in that room and say that. I mean, I think there's so much noise. You know? There's so much noise.
And I think it was a symbol to everyone that we're getting heard.